Well, well, well. What do we have here? Grill the bacons. Yeah, can everyone hear me? Just pop up a yes if you can. I'll just keep happening on. To be honest, I have never seen such depraved shit that I've just seen there. If you're trained in any sort of psychology or have half a brain about you, you can see what went on there. I'm going to say it. That girl was broomed. Bad, bad, bad. You could see by the way she was moving, twitching, where her eyes were facing, everything. You know what I mean? You could see what she was saying constantly. Oh, I haven't been told to do this. I haven't been told to do this. Oh, yeah. Looked that way. But they were denying mad stuff. You know what I mean? There's the recording up of Burkett where the police have to go around and Daniel Kerry and the girl have to agree not to let Anthony Burkett around there because the police deem him as a potential risk because of his criminal record and the intelligence they have on him. And they try to deny that. It's on the bloody recording. She was being told what to say because they didn't think it through very well and they got caught out straight away. You could just see it, you know what I mean? So the mother's coming on. The mother's got her 3 children at home. What this is all about is she was groomed. I'll let the mother tell the story, but Burkett is a potential risk. Never forget that. It's in the recording. Go and listen to it and look at the paperwork that I've got saying about Kelly. It's unbelievable, and they tried to deny it all and had a 17-year-old immature girl, you could see that she was, online, speaking on a platform that's for over 18s. Unbelievable. You disgusting human beings. You were part of the grooming gang, the fake child protection team set up to try and cover your tracks. You dirty beasts. Everybody knows what you are. And there's some people with big voices on here. Not only people who've got small channels, but terrorise people. You know the ones like PD, people like that. I don't think they'd suffer bacons. And I don't think they're going to let it go. Just like the rest of the people. None of us should. We should all team together and get rid of the bacons, no matter about the daft beefs we've all had, silly beefs and that. This is serious, you know what I mean? This is serious, nah. So yeah, I'm going to bring the mother on. I'm just going to see if she's in the background. Bear with me, guys. No, there's someone called Big Tony in the background. Is that you, Burkett? Is that you, la? You fucking cretin. Don't know if it is. It's no one showing the face. But yeah, she's going to come on and click the link. I think it's pinned at the top of the chat, and she's going to have a say, isn't she? You know what I mean? It's a disgraceful situation. It must be really hard to deal with this type of shit. You know what I mean? It's absolutely unbelievable. Imagine that being your daughter. That, like, you were with someone for 6 weeks and they groomed your kid, and then when you split up, she ran away because she'd been groomed and ended up staying with him, and then the whirlwind that gets you trapped into because she was so young, but then she hit over 16 and stuff. It's disgusting. These are now 50-year-old men who've got horrendous past, and there's still stuff going on about it, you know what I mean? It's absolutely fucking unbelievable. Never met cretins like it in my life. Unbelievable. They'd be ran out of places. This is why I can't believe how they exist on YouTube. They'd be ran out of any normal man's manner. It's fucking crazy. Crazy. Where are we at? Right. You're in the background. I can see you, girl. I'll bring you in. I don't know if you want to show your face or if you can hide it if you want. It's up to you. All right, yeah. Oh, hold on a minute. Right, I'm going to bring you in, okay? I'm going to bring her in, so big respect to her, people. It's really hard, this.
Go.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, you're live. I've got you on now. You can come on and say whatever you want after that. It was terrible, you know what I mean? Really bad, so I'll give you your chance to give your response now. You're frozen. Wait till the internet settles. It seems to have frozen.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now, yeah. Your internet's really bad.
And I would... May I just...
Right, we can hear you now. You were breaking up before. We can hear you now.
Can you hear me, yeah?
Yeah.
I just would like to say I love my daughter dearly.
Yeah.
And whatever she was saying, it was all staged. And And I am speechless, totally speechless after her video, because I think it's so wrong that these people exploiting my child to go on YouTube channels. Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
And she was saying, oh, my mom didn't know Danny only 6 weeks. I met Daniel Kerry 1st of June 2020, moved him to my house 14th of July 2020. Police removed him from my house 28th of August 2020. So I knew him from 1st of June till 28th of August. So to clarify, also I want to say, please can you ask Daniel Kerry for his Claire's law and Sarah's law, because I know it's lots on there, because social services told me on Claire's law and Sarah's law what charges he has.
Mm-hmm. You keep breaking up. I don't know if you mute your camera and your audio might come through better. I don't know. What's the crack, film boy? You've just frozen. I'll just see if you come back. You might want to like jump off and come back in.
Me?
Oh no, you're back now. You're back.
I know lots of stuff is on Daniel Kerry, on Sarah's law and Claire's law. Please ask him as well for his paperwork. Also, Tony Birkitt, I contacted police and social services yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
They have significant concern about Tony Birkitt to be next to my daughter. Daniel Kerry was saying that he won't allow Tony Birkitt to be next to my daughter.
Yeah, I know the recordings on my video saying it.
They say he's significant harm. They wouldn't say that. Daniel wouldn't say to police that he won't allow Tony to his house if nothing bad is there.
Mm-hmm.
So I am sure something is there. I am still speechless here and heartbroken about my baby girl who was groomed to gang up north.
Mm-hmm.
She's saying that I don't send her messages. I can't send her messages because she was on Mother's Day and Christmas and my birthday, and saying she loves me. I sent her present last year on September, big book I made her from all pictures from baby, from her childhood.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Message me. I have message from her. She said this was the best present I ever had.
Mm-hmm.
She said that my relationship and hers was broken before I met Danny. That's not true at all. I can show you videos and pictures how me and my Becky was happy together, like me and my 3 other girls here, same, happy together. They using me as a puppet because Daniel thought I'm not strong. I wasn't strong when this came on because I went crazy, as normal mother would go when somebody groom your child in your house, and I still have tears in my eyes. This man was dragging my coffee with diazepam. I couldn't even see right or left.
I'll just have to say allegedly, just for the sake of the video, but yes, I know what you're saying. Go on.
Because I don't have proof of that, because paramedics said I have drugs in my system. On that he was there because they took my hair strand test in a hospital, but they couldn't point on him because they said I could took the drugs, but it's only 6 weeks I had drugs in my body, and those 6 weeks when he was in my house. You have no idea what I gone through.
No, I haven't. I can only imagine. And
this man ruined my family life totally, utterly. My children's life, my daughter's life. I hope and pray my Becky will wake up. And Becky never had father in her life. Her father never wanted her.
So they can latch on to another man. I know. Yeah.
Slovakia, she always was looking for father figure, but she had stepfather. You know, my ex-partner who I have child with. You know, he said to her she can come live with him. All my family said to her, if you don't want to be with mom, you know, all when this happened with Daniel Kerry grooming her, allegedly grooming her.
Mm-hmm.
They said that she can come and live there. She was crying and crying and then crying. She wants to stay with Danny. Yeah, I moved up north because of Becky. I moved there. I rented flat there. I rented the flat 13th of September 2020, Sunday. I found a beautiful landlady in Gumtree. She rented me her flat straight away because I said, I have nowhere to go. I need your help. Give me her flat. 2020, 13th of September, and Becky was gone 14th of September, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Jesus Christ.
So I had the flat there in Blythe for 4 months. I was keep coming in and out with social services, police. He was pretending that he's her stepfather. He's not her stepfather. He never
Nope.
be her stepfather. He wasn't married with me. He was with me 6 weeks, and in these 6 weeks, he wasn't interested in me. He only was interested in Becky. Nobody else. And it saddened me that it doesn't sadden me. He manipulated me, and I am adult.
Yeah.
And how he can manipulate child,
Well, these people who do these things are very good at things like that. That's what they're very good at, manipulating people. And you can see what's gone on tonight. It's been a whole manipulation thing, but it's not going to work. You know what I mean? This is how they operate. We know there's a ring going on.
Yeah.
We know Burkett's a danger. We know Daniel Kerry's a danger. And the sick individuals, nigh on 50-year-old men boxing off young girls who are, honestly, I'm flabbergasted.
My Becky is the most beautiful girl in and out.
Mm-hmm.
He preyed on her because she is very sweet and naive. She always was looking for father figure. He's older man. It's unbelievable when people don't know how groomers work. They idea what is going on. They go through your family life. It could be your friend, it could be your babysitter, it could be your uncle, it could be anyone.
Yeah.
I just want to make awareness of these people, also awareness of Tony Birkitt, because Tony Birkitt is danger to my and that's why I contacted social services and police, because I have numerous calls and messages from people from Blythe and from Northumbria that this man is going around next to my daughter, and I know he is risk to my child.
Like I say, guys, as well, that's on my video of the police confirming that, and that Daniel Kerry and the girl had to stay away from him because he's a risk. Also, we've got a lot more, but got to hold on to it because there's still ongoing things going on, so you have to be careful with some things. But the guys are baking. We all know he is, and we'll all take him out, won't we, together? And that's it.
And if I didn't care about my child, I wouldn't make those phone calls. I spend hours and hours investigating, hours and hours talking to social services, talking to police, social services in Blythe. I think they done very big mistake, and they know they did very big mistake with Daniel Kerry, but they don't want to admit it. That's why police was tight, because they couldn't. Police said to me, we can't remove her from there if social services doesn't work with us.
Yeah, I know that's how it works. Yeah,
but they removed her because they were concerned about her safety. But they removed her downstairs, in his own house building. She was living in downstairs in Ashley and Colin's house. They think they removed her, but they didn't remove her because them people renting from Daniel Kerry this flat. So she was going through the garage upstairs to him anyway. So she was still there. She's still in danger. I said all those videos they posted about me, this video 6 years ago where she was screaming and shouting. Yes, it was recorded, this video screaming and shouting. I admit that. I am not going to say that, oh yeah, I make mistakes. I was 16 years old when I had Becky. I was 15 when I had my son, and I was 16 when I had Becky. So...
Well, every family gets at it sometimes, but we're talking about sexual things here, yeah, but I know what you're saying. I get you.
I made my mistakes with Becky and my son, but I am not going to go here and say, no, I didn't do that. Yeah, I did shout at her. I did put hands on her once,
At least you admit it. That's the truth. That's the difference. You're a mother. My mother used to slap me all over the place for when I was naughty. But at least you admit it. You're not hiding stuff like them. But yeah, carry on. Respect.
not going to be here. Even social services and police know this because I admitted that to police and social services. So I'm not going to be here covered and say, no, I didn't do that. Yes, I did that. I was stupid and young and so, you know, everybody made mistakes. I made mistakes, but I am not the groomer. You know, I didn't groom children. I don't need to have a 14, 15, 16-year-old children around me to make me feel good.
Well, I'm sure you've got 3 children that live with you as well, haven't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. You know, that says it all.
I am not on any protection plan or social services plan. They put me on social services plan when Becky was blind because they put her on child protection plan with Daniel. So they put me as well. But the child protection finished in 3 months. They said they have nothing to do here.
Yeah, I get you. How old, you know, when she first ran away, was she 15?
Yeah. No. She ran away 28th of August 2020. She was still 15. 5th of September was her 16th birthday. So
Right.
she protection plan in my ex house, and Daniel Kerry moved to my ex house for one night because my ex think, oh, whatever, you know, he's just a man who doesn't know where to go because Aneta kicked him out. And then my ex put on social services that Daniel Kerry was in his house. He covered all the cameras. My ex have cameras in his house and covered all the cameras. And he think he was drugged because he doesn't remember anything from the evening when Daniel Kerry was there. And then the police removed her to my friend's house. And then after that, she persuaded me and Daniel. I have messages from Daniel and Becky and Daniel's friend Kyle. Kyle, the picture, real big picture, you know, this Kyle, that I need to move up north. I need to change life. Both of them was pestering me that I need to forget what's gone on, you know. And I was so stupid. I'm so stupid. I did. And I'm admitted I was so stupid that I went back and I went up north and
Well, I've seen it happen before. I've got sisters that have made crazy mistakes. I know.
he only wanted me to bring the package for him, and that was Becky. And after I bring the package, my Becky, then everything was done. Everything was gone, and police, social services, everything was. Everybody was saying that I am mental. I have mental health issues. I don't know what I'm saying. Becky was saying I abused her. I am doing this and that. Please, you know, Becky, if you watch this, please tell me how I abuse you as well. Please show people whatever you have to show because I have nothing to hide anymore. I know I've done everything for you, and I know that whatever, regardless what is going on now, I always will love my Becky, always open door my Becky because this is not her. This is him talking through her. This
Becky, come on, you know what I mean? You know what's going on, Becky. You know what's going on in your mother's door's always open to you. Go home. That's all I can say about it.
We all love you. You know, my little Ria, she's 5 years old. She loves Becky dearly. She cries all the time about my Becky. She's saying, Becky, when she comes home, I telling her Becky's gone to traveling because, you know, 5-year-old child doesn't have a clue what's going on. I said she gone traveling, she go visit the countries, and she will be back. I know she will be back. And these people like Tony Birkitt and Daniel Kerry needs to be hung because they're ruining people's lives.
I know.
And it's not just me what they ruin lives. I know lots of people. Trust me, Apollo. I have messages, I have emails from lots of girls and people who suffered by those people.
Oh yeah, I have. Believe me, people email me. Yeah.
I am just stunned that they put my daughter exploiting her online for their own gain and use because they covered because they like to fiddle with little children and then
Allegedly, yeah.
they get, oh, you go speak for us. And Daniel Kerry is the biggest coward, I tell you. He have always people talking about for him. You know, he never will talk to you or anybody else. He will find someone who will talk for him. So now it's Tony Birkitt, the puppet, who
Paul
is
Ellis. Melted wax face, Paul Ellis.
Yeah. He will never do anything in writing. He will never talk to anyone. He will make sure that somebody else will talk to you, talk about his affairs.
Unbelievable.
I gone through hell and back. And please, Becky, just come home. We all waiting for you. My heart is half broken. My heart never gonna be healed till she's not back.
Predatory. These people are trained in doing this stuff, man. They're trained on picking on vulnerable kids. So when I was saying when she was 15 and she ran away, how old was he?
He was 45.
Oh, you beast, mate. You beast.
45, because he will be no, he was 46 actually, because 48 he will be in March, I think, this year. No, is it? No, he was 40. I don't know. I think he's 47 or
45, 46, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yes.
3 times their age. What sort of beast does that? And
Yeah.
you know what he is. Everybody knows what he is. Like I say, it's on my channel, it's on the video, it's on the paperwork. The beast, guys. And this is why Tony won't show his paperwork. And there's no checks on YouTube, so we're going to have to run him off.
Oh,
it's as simple as that.
They saying about also Becky was saying about this of social services paperwork. Only people who put strips of social services paperwork was Tony Birkitt. I put you whole page.
I've got them all.
So I put all of it, and he only put strips of the paperwork because he only can do strips because the other pages says something else.
Yeah.
So why they still didn't say what really social services said, what really
Oh, it's true. It's true. What's disturbing as well, right? When I watched that video of your daughter, you could see the way she was being. A lot of people have phoned me up and said that as well. You could see the way she was looking, touching her face, touching her hair. Kept saying, I'm not being told to do this. Honestly, it's just the hallmarks of someone being groomed for someone who knows about that type of stuff. And believe me, that's what it looked like. It looked terrible. She looks immature. She's not a mature 17-year-old at all. She looks very more 14, 13 in immaturity, I'd say.
Yeah, you have no idea what Daniel Kerry is capable of. I know how he can he brainwashed me, trust me, for 6 weeks.
Oh, yeah, so he's going to brainwash a kid.
Then I started to realize what's going on, and then he didn't like it when I find out what is going on, because I found it too early, because he was probably waiting till she's 16, but I found it before she was 16, and he didn't like that. Also, he made sure that he was telling everyone that I am mental, I am this, I am that. I have all I will send you as well all mental health assessments on me, what social services did. Nothing there. You know what I work as? I work in psychiatric ward, in forensic psychiatric ward. I work with
Don't say too much more about where you work, believe me.
I am not going to say the address, but Daniel Kerry know exactly where I work, and he and Tony Birkitt, I hope there will be section on my psychiatric ward, because they need to go there, because those people are dangerous. They shouldn't be allowed in the streets. I am warning people on those people. Even if my daughter not coming back, I am wanting to warn people who have girls, children, that these people exist. These people will show you the world first few weeks and saying how beautiful you are. You know, that's how he
tattoos and motorbikes and stuff.
Beautiful motorbikes, money, you know, cash everywhere. You know, my daughter, when she moved there, you know, he went to buy her bras, knickers. She was all over Facebook. What stepdad goes and buy bras and knickers and
perverted nonce? That's what.
Michael Kors watches, Michael Kors shoes. You know, come on. Are you all in? Can you all see what's going on?
Yeah, I think we can.
I am not gonna be here and saying, oh no, he didn't do nothing. He done so much to my family, and Tony Birkitt as well, because Tony is probably bigger predator than Daniel Kerry.
Oh yeah, he's the worst. He's the beast of York, Tony. Tony's the worst of them all, aren't you, Tony? You wall-eyed rat.
Yeah, he is. And you know, Tony was commenting on his live, and I was commenting on Becky. He was deleting all my comments. And
no, they were deleting everybody's comments who were saying this is wrong about a girl. There was 17, man.
He was saying that I am not allowed next to my daughter. Every single people, social services, police want me to take her. They know he is wrong, and they want me to go. They want her to come back to East Sussex, you know, to her family. But because she doesn't want to come back, she is not coming back. and that's it. I can't do nothing. I cannot go kill someone. I have 3 other small children at home. How can I go to prison for some animal?
I know, it's unbelievable. Well, after that, you have to have your say. I think everyone knows what's going on. We have all the evidence. They're trying to deny it. It's in black and white on my channel, and it's on
Yeah.
there what they said. I mean, they're trying to deny what the police said about Burkett. It's there on the recording. They'll deny even their own recordings.
I will go like a bull on them tomorrow as well, and will show you what I'm capable of, because Daniel and Becky is it's been like I little bit forget because I had little baby and stuff, but then all of the sudden everything just come back and I'm stronger because they make me go crazy.
Don't worry, you've got lots of support. Like I say, I've got all sorts of supportive groups. There's people that'll support you. There's people that'll watch this. You know what I mean? There's people that want to help.
And if mothers are there with children and fathers with children, watch out for these bastards, because they are child trafficking ring. And also, we all know that social services and police, is protecting those people. I don't know why. Maybe because they're police informants, or I don't know what they are doing in for their favors. But
let's face it, the law can be an ass, can't it? You know what I mean? In these situations, you see these beasts doing things to kids and then getting let off with community service and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a dark area. It's not right.
Dark, and I experienced very dark area after my daughter went to Blythe, and I always trusted the justice, always trusted the system. No way. You can't, because people say, oh, why she's still there if he's this. They can't do nothing. They cannot do nothing, because that's why people like them preying on 16, 17-year-old girls, because the law allows them.
How sick is it though? How sick is it though that he was like trying to make out the stepdad and stuff, and he was with you for 6 weeks and groomed her? How sick's their little cover story?
Yeah. I am your stepdaddy. Well, maybe maybe he thinks that he's a stepdaddy in different world, but
yeah, I bet he thinks he's a pervert.
World, not in the real world, because we have real stepdads. In here, my husband and my ex who I have child with as well.
Let me tell you something, Burke. Let me tell you something, Ellis. And let me tell you something. The lot of you, Kerry, the lot of you, walk carefully when you're walking around, because there's 1,000 people watching this. More, you're marked. Everyone knows what you are. So just keep looking over that shoulder, la. Nothing to do with me, but keep looking over that shoulder, because you can't walk around the streets safely. You beasts.
And this Paul is targeting me as a victim as well, because he was saying, oh, this is the hardest video I ever make in my life. Seriously? Hardest video you make in your life? I tell you something, man. You put my child, she's under 18-year-old, you put my child on your adult channel, and you will have face consequences. And I'm telling you this now.
I tell you now, wasn't very clever that tonight, Ellis. You've landed yourself in a load of trouble. Just wait.
And they put her on adult YouTube channel.
Yeah, for over 18s.
I have a PR of my daughter, not Daniel Kerry. I have parental responsibility. He doesn't have any custody of my child. He doesn't have any social services paperwork that she is been granted in his custody. Please, if you have, show me the papers, because I don't have any.
They can't. There won't be any. They just say stuff and never show it. They try and divert attention, but everyone's onto them. We know what they are.
And I am not exploiting my child. I want people to be aware of those people.
Yeah, you're the mother.
My child was groomed, and she is groomed up north, 6 hours away from her hometown, where she grew up, where she have all her friends and all her family. And they're exploiting her on YouTube because they are covering the nonsense. I don't know how you say that. I am.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Bacon's, yeah.
Yeah, because they cover their own shit. And come on, Tony Birkitt, show us your acro, because that's what we're waiting for. This wasn't not about Daniel and Becky. This was about you, Tony, because you go next to my daughter. I gave up on Danny and Becky because I was like, okay, she decides she needs to grow up. I am not okay with that. I will still fight, and I will still say that he groomed her. But Tony, this was about you, not about my daughter. This was about your acro. Show us your acro that you are not danger to women and children, because we know you are a danger to women and
Do you know
children.
what the weird thing is? It's all planned. I've seen clips of him on Darkbot Secrets channel, and he's going, "Oh, I've only known Daniel Kerry 2 minutes. I'm just nipping into his tattoo shop," and he stays at the house. That's what's in the recording and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he's just trying to cover his. What's he doing around your daughter?
And
Him,
also
a rapist? What are you doing, Tony? La?
he knows Daniel Kerry from March, yeah, like he was saying. And he protecting him. Also,
I'll tell you what, Rhonda, right? Go and get a Claire's Law done like you did on Decker. Go and get one done on Burkett, and let's hear that one, baby.
please. I don't know the comments. I don't know if you see comments or anything. I don't know. You just
I'm trying to keep up with some, but I can see a few, yeah.
yeah. This,
Crazy.
Daniel Kerry as well for his Claire's and Sarah's Law, because I know it is. And my daughter refused to see it. It's on the social services paperwork that Becky didn't want to see it because she trusts Danny and she knows.
Yeah?
How can 16-year-old child know who he is? Well, she was 16 when they were telling her that they want to show her Sarah's Law and Claire's Law. And she said she doesn't want to see because she knows about Danny and she knows everything about him.
She was saying it tonight on the video. Everybody's got it passed, and she was trying to put it on all violence, but we know the difference. We've got the paperwork, but I was thinking, God, girl, I wanted to just jump in the camera and pull it out and just be like, fucking hell, let's take you back to your mother. I was like, I can't believe this. It would wrench my heart out. It's just terrible.
I seen her, you know, before I saw the video, I started crying because, you know, my Becky, every time she was talking, I know she's not happy. I know my Becky's eyes. You know, I know, mother knows.
You could see she looked sad in her eyes. She looked sad and she looked coerced.
Mom know the child. I know my daughter. She's not happy. I know she's regretting lots of things, but she can't get out of it. And I understand why, because
how creepy's Crater Face though as well. He comes on the video, Paul Ellis, right? Paul Ellis, which we know your last name as well, mate. You fool. You only use your middle name because you've got stuff to hide. Woodstock, haven't you? Paul Ellis Woodstock. But at the end of the day, he was going, I'm really scared about putting this video up. I'm really scared. So you should be, a little pervert. And then he was going, the girls reach out to me. So you let 17-year-old girls reach out to you, you dirty freak. Because she had a few tattoos. What have you been up to, Ellis? We're on to your melted wax face.
I know Becky. She wouldn't reach out to him. Becky would.
Exactly, it's a setup because he knows Daniel from having the tattoos.
Pushed because I know Daniel tactics. I know how he works. I know how they work, all of them, you know, all this. And I know she was pushed to doing this. And whoever gonna tell me anything else, they can just go and hang themselves, because if you have a daughter, like I have a daughter, and she is subjected or socializing with those 50-year-old men who is not good news, then you will be doing the same things like I do.
I can totally understand. Yeah, I can. I mean, I'm just shocked with it all. I am, but I'm glad you've popped on for yourself in any way. You've got yours across.
You know, my husband was saying, "No, don't go because you know it's only gonna hurt you." No, I said no. People need to hear me now because I was too quiet. I was quiet. I never talk. You know, they always talk about me. Daniel put so much post about me on his Facebook and or YouTube. You know, it's unbelievable. People need to know two-side story. And I love my daughter dearly. I love all my children dearly. And my daughter never suffered. My daughter have always beautiful life. We always have beautiful relationship. Our relationship finished because of Daniel Kerry. My daughter had a beautiful boyfriend, Finn, before Daniel came in the scene. Daniel split up my daughter with her boyfriend, Finn. He was exactly the same age like my daughter. Beautiful boy, gorgeous boy. You know, they used to come to my house. You know, we always laughing, joking, having the barbecues, you know. And then Daniel Kerry came on the scene and he split them up, and then he took my daughter.
It can happen. This is what they do. They destroy families and they target people. They target people in your... I'm disgusted. They won't get away with it. Just put it that way. You won't get away with it.
But Daniel Kerry thinks he's walking on water. And he also told me when he was living in my house that he thinks he's a Peter Pan. And he
thinks what?
He thinks he's a Peter Pan and he will save all the children.
Oh, I bet he does.
And
That's disgusting.
and you know who was Peter Pan? Pedophile.
Exactly. He's a
Exactly.
Michael Jackson, Gary
Yeah.
Glitter, Sidney Cook. He's every one of them put together.
Yeah. When,
Oh,
when he started talking about Peter Pan, then I started questioning. I said, what is going on? And then I see lots of changes. My Becky was changing her clothes, putting makeup, when he was around in my house. And I was like, whoa, that's not Becky. Becky used to go like jogging bottoms and just long t-shirt, whatever. And all of a sudden I was going work. And whilst I was going work, he was grooming her. And then I'm coming home from work after 12 and a half hours shift in hospital. She is in a crop top, leggings, beautiful eyelashes, beautiful makeup, dressed up for the party. And I was like, whoa, you know what? That's how it started. That's how I was starting seeing. Also, he was tattooing people in my house, and these people, they said if you want to talk to them, they will talk to you. They said that when he was 2 weeks with me and I was in hospital work, Becky was tattooing her name on his leg.
what?
Yes, 2 weeks he was with me, and he said to Becky he wants her name on his leg. So he have tattoo of my child on.
Disgusting human being. Go and do yourself in, la, will you? That's disgusting.
Yeah, she was tattooing him on his leg, and her name is on his leg, Becky.
You're
So
gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it, Burkett. You might think it's funny and that because you're a rapist, but you're gonna feel it, mate.
I don't
You're
think
gonna feel it.
I'm not laughing here. Berkit is laughing about this, but
That's what I mean.
I am heartbroken woman who lost child. I am grieving somebody who is still alive, and it's really really hard when you know that my daughter gonna have ruined future because of them. Instead of grown and saying to her, no, you need to go back, to your
Yeah, that would be
family.
totally normal. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
if I was such an abuser and if I abused her, okay, he could just tell her, you need to go to your grandma. My mom is here as well, my grandma, or her stepdad,
Fucking, it's cock and bull though. You don't need to explain yourself. You've got all
or,
your kids at home. You know
or
what I mean?
or her cousins, But I'm just saying, if the scenario was different, you
Mm-hmm.
know, why she needed to go 6 hours away? Why she didn't want to stay where her old friends are and everything.
Look. There's Hector in the chat. You know what I mean? Yeah, Hector in the chat, who's a real man as well, and he's saying, "I'm going to help you." Hector's no joke. You know what I mean? And he really isn't. People try and take the piss in that, but he's no joke. So you've got a lot of support. You know what I mean? A lot of support. There's 1,100 people in here, and I dare say probably over 1,000 support everything you're saying.
I
So
hope
don't.
we're gonna,
Yeah.
and I know how heartbroken I am because of my baby. And I brought her up on my own 16 years, and then this man, 45-year-old man, 46, whatever he was,
Mm-hmm.
comes to my life and just swept everything away from me. I didn't been on my daughter's prom. I didn't. It's like everything is like going. I have all the pictures till she was pictures all till she was 16 years old, looking after my baby. Or she was the best girl, best behaved girl.
Mm-hmm.
She would never swear at me. She was always nice. And all of a sudden, this horrible psychopath come to my life and
Mm-hmm.
took everything from
With
me.
his psychopathic mates,
Yes, he is.
his grooming gang, is it? Is that what's going on?
He's total narcissistic, psycho, whatever you name it. He is. He doesn't care about Becky. He doesn't care about his game. And he will make sure that he will give my daughter everything and anything at the moment because she will not talk about him. And he will make sure that he will hold her there because he knows if he lets her go, she will start stalk. Because
Oh yeah.
if she gonna start talk about her mother, she will
Oh
start.
yeah.
About.
If she gets away from him, imagine the stuff she can say, what he's done to her, and crimes, and oh my goodness, that's why they're so the way they are. But let's face it, guys. Go on, sorry.
Next to her, even my daughter is 13, my other daughter. Every time she calls her, Daniel is next to her.
Oh yeah.
That's why me and Becky stopped talking in March, because Daniel and Becky was telling, well, not Becky actually, Daniel was telling my daughter, my Timea, that she needs to pack her bags and she needs to come live there up north, you know. So
Yeah.
that's why I have argument with my Becky and said, don't you dare, because, you know, and I think
Oh yeah.
you're going to be too old for him now, you know.
Controlling narcissistic perverted behavior. That's what it all spells out.
And he would say to people, oh, look, I have another child, you know, I have another of her daughters coming, you know. But my other daughter is not like Becky, you know. My other daughter is strong and she knows what goes on. And she even messaged Becky today, said, what's wrong with you? Why you even doing this, you know, this live video? And then she just blocked her. She have no explanation, because everything what Becky does at the moment is through Daniel. Daniel is controlling the string, and Tony is controlling the string. And also Tony needs to remember, again, I say, this is not about Daniel and Becky. This was about Tony, because I was scared about her safeguarding, because not you or YouTube, you know, I have lots of other people message and email me that Tony is bad news. He is danger to young kids and women.
That's
That's why
been
I contact
proven.
police and social services. And this was not about Becky and Daniel. This was about Tony Burkitt being not a danger to my child.
Yeah, that's how it started out, guys. It was about Burkett and me showing
Yeah.
about that. Or we all know the other case that's going on with Curry, but it was about Burkett. Then they tried to put it into something else. Look at what they did, bringing a 17-year-old girl online. No wonder Paul Ellis is something about him, isn't there? That's why he doesn't drop his last name. He's standing there with his top off all the time. There's something weird with that guy, and we've just seen what it is tonight. Enabling. You're an enabler. You're one of them, one of them. Bacon.
And this is all about Burkitt, because I had safeguarding concerns. And as you know, I contacted the police and social services. They have safeguarding concerns. That's why Daniel said to police he won't allow Tony to go to his house. But obviously he is, because they all doing now live videos. You know, also Paul Ellis was reading what Becky forgot to say, you know, on live videos.
Yeah.
It's all Daniel Kerry's writing and Tony Burkitt's writing.
Well, you've played a blinder tonight, haven't you, boys? You've really shot yourself in the foot, you dirty wrong'uns. Everyone in the chat, press 1 if you believe they're all wrong'uns. Yeah, just put that out there.
Watch out for my Becky up there. I know she's saying she's happy, she's going to college, she has theory tests. She could have all that in here as well. You know, we are not monsters in here. She have beautiful family, beautiful siblings. You know, she's belong here with us. She's not belong there up there with drug dealers and criminals and bacons and whoever they want to call themselves, whatever.
Yeah, respect. I'm glad you've came on. I think we've heard enough. You can come on whenever you want to do with any of this stuff. You know what I mean? You're always allowed. I'll fire up a live whenever you want. You know, we're not going to let them get away with it. It's wrong. There's still stuff going on, people. But honestly, it's just shocking. Everyone's pressing 1 in the chat. We all know the bacons. If you're watching, it's on you. That's all I'm going to say. It's fucking on you.
Thank you so much, everyone. And please, my Becky, I only ask for that. I don't want anything else, you know.
Respect. I'll let you go then, Anita, but thank you very much for putting your side across.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Take care. Well, there you go. There you go. I know there was people in the back there. Sorry, I couldn't bring you on. It was just so the mother could get her story out. You know what I mean? Bacon's just unbelievable, guys. And like I go back to it, all the proofs on my channel. You can hear what the police said when they're speaking to Anita on the phone about him being a risk. There's the paperwork about Daniel Kerry, the most important bits. And it's fact. We've heard it from the mother. You know what I mean? It's absolutely disgusting. And they try to, well, groom a girl tonight. If you see the video, it's plain to see. And that girl, it's terrible. You know what I mean? They started when she was 15 after a 6-week relationship with her mother, and she ran away and he groomed her and she stayed down there. And then she hit 16 not long after, and it became a very murky world because she was over 16. Talking about near 50-year-old men here. You know what I mean? And setting themselves up as a child protection ring. It's on yous, boys. You're pathetic. You've played yourself a bad hand tonight, and it's backfired on you. You dirty, dirty, dirty wrong'uns. I swear to God. It's got me wild. I'm going to let PD on. He's in the background, lad. Oh, no, he's gone. I was going to let you on, PD. Top dog. I don't know who you are, mate. Sorry. So I'm not sure yet. I was going to let you on there, PD. I saw you, but you disappeared, mate. I'll let Cumbria on. I haven't got long because it's going to follow on to the cesspit at 11 o'clock. So I want to get off so you can get on there. But I'll put Ashley on. PD's there as well. I'll let you both on 2 seconds, guys.
Fucking wrong, that. Fucking wrong. Don't care what anyone fucking says.
All right, boys.
Yeah, it's got to a level now, boys, where something's going to have to be done about it.
PD, I mentioned you earlier, mate. I shouldn't have without saying your name, but I was just saying it because you've got a big voice, you know what I mean? And people seem to listen to you. So I was saying we need people like you to be on it as well, you know what I mean? I mean, it's crazy,
honest, mate. I'm on Berkett and fucking Ellis for fucking weeks. Ellis is at the calling me out. He's coming to Prague to see me. Best of luck to you. Come see me.
It's unbelievable.
I've got Paul Ellis threatening me now as we speak.
Really?
Do you know what I mean?
I've got messages here of Paul Ellis right now.
I texted Ellis earlier and I said to him, I thought you'd be a little bit more clever than this. We know Berkett's a wrong one. I thought you'd be smarter. And he seems to be still hanging by him, so maybe he's not as clever as he makes out.
No, definitely not. Fucking what's happening, Ashley? Like, what's he said to you?
So he started, meet me then, bad boy, you lot. You've got a lot to say. Then I screamed down the phone at him. He says location. I call him the biggest beast ever fucking gone. I called him a sick, twisted little bastard. Who the fuck in the right mind gets a 17-year-old girl on a fucking live to absolutely lie for you? I'm telling you this. Why didn't you show the fucking door? Why didn't you show the door? Right? Because you were stood in the door. Halfway through that video, someone coughed like a man.
Fucking hell,
Ash, I feel sorry for you because you got tied into this.
I know what Tony's saying. I know they're Tony's words. Tony pays people all the time to speak on his behalf because they know he's wrong.
Let's be straight. They groomed you, Ash, because they knew you were vulnerable. They knew you'd know where to go, and they knew you had.
PD, you said that yourself. You said that yourself on Exposure.
They groomed you. You know, it's fucking awful.
That poor woman, mate, ain't got her child. This needs to be stopped. Something needs to be done about this, mate. It's fucking disgusting.
It's bad, PP. It's bad. And
they're going at me because I've outed them.
Yeah, I went on exposures. I was trying to get Ellis on. I wanted to talk to him. He wouldn't come on. He needs. I don't want to talk to the geezer, but something needs to be done about all this and needs to be sorted.
They thought they were clever, and it's backfired on them. It really has. It's unbelievable.
Every word that last said was what Burkett says all the time. He says it. He said it to me. That's why I knew. Well, why it was a fucking blag. I was fucking screaming in the comments. And why were they blocking everyone's comments apart from mine?
Fucking, you know why? But unbelievable,
trying to get
guys.
Us nicked.
Oh, there will be the one you beat.
Yeah, well, look, as you said earlier, Apollo, everyone needs to come together now. Stop your stupid little beefs. Everyone just tie in together.
That's what I mean. Like you say, PD, the rest just crazy little beefs for nothing, but this is serious, and this is where we're at.
It's a bit of clickbait. It's a bit of clickbait.
Very serious.
That's what I'm on.
PD needs to come back to the UK with an Uzi and with his fucking bullies. Get after these sickos. We need an army. They're that bad.
Anyway, look, I'm going to jump off. Big up, everyone. Everyone come together.
Yeah, respect, mate. Cheers. Respect.
100%, Pedro. Man, I'm going to jump off an Apollo.
Yeah.
Let you go, Apollo.
Bless, brother.
No bother, guys. See you later.
Well done, Apollo. Big up, brother.
Respect. Right, guys. Yeah, like I say, crazy. Cesspit at 11 o'clock, obviously, because this was a impromptu live, to be honest with you. And just wanted to come on and tell a story. But Cesspit, yeah, just get yourselves all back over there and follow the aftermath of this shit, because my head is absolutely boxed with all of this, you know. I'm not bothered, though. I'll always do it, but just boxed with the last week of doing stuff and seeing mad shit and dealing with other people, and constantly just seems to be something going on. There's that many bacons on YouTube. It's crazy. And obviously everyone's coming to me now because there's a bit of a voice there, because people want that, and God, it tires you out, man. But respect to everybody. Respect. I'm going to end it now, but who's this? I'll let Benny on for 5. Yes, Major Benny, the Major of Blackpool. Benny. Benny.
What's happening, bro?
There he is, the Major of Blackpool. Benny.
Yo. Oh, fuck.
Benny.
Yeah.
What'd you make of that, mate?
Shit. The stream yard's just gone.
What'd you make of that, mate? Right, I've removed Benny. Right, respect, guys. Yeah, 2 seconds. Get in. Film boy. I was just going to end the live and then I saw you there, so I'd get on before 11. Yeah, 2 seconds.
Yeah, fucking disgusting that, bro. That is mega disgusting.
Unbelievable.
That's a massive ring, you know, that's going on.
Yeah, it's been like thought of that for a while, and then obviously this stuff came out, and I think it's just getting more and more to the proof, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
And they were using Decker as diversion tactics. You've got to remember, Burkett was one of Decker's best mates for ages, and he was ruthless in the chats with people when he knew what Decker was then, and then they fell out, and then look what happened. He's even sleeping with Decker's ex, Rhonda. What the fuck?
It's not. I don't think we realise what you've actually uncovered.
No, I know. And the thing is, I think we all could see how genuine her mother was. I mean, all the proofs on my channel, and we know how ungenuine they are. You know, that's her mother. Her heart was breaking.
Yeah, she was heartbroken.
Did I hear right when she said like he was 40? He would be 44 and she was 15 at the time.
When she ran away at 15, he was 45 or 46. Yeah.
Wow, that fucking bacon all over that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's I've got to say alleged, but it's a ring. There's a ring out there, you know, and it's getting exposed more. And Burkett, it's there on the police recording. He's a potential risk. They even told him he couldn't go down to the house anymore, and they're trying to deny that. It's on a fucking tape recording from the police, you fucking weapon. Honestly, walk easy around them streets. You cannot walk around without you fucking looking around your shoulder every 2 minutes. I'm telling you, lad, there's people aren't happy with it. Tony, man, you're a fucking bacon. Are you stupid? You're going to get yourself fucking hurt. Freak. Getting a bit passionate about it, but he is, you know what I mean?
Jesus, man. I can't explain everything on here, what's going on in my head.
I'll tell you what, Ellis, right? And I'll tell you now, if you're listening, right? You're begging for my attention for ages, lad, all right? I'll meet you. You said you'd come to me and meet me wherever I wanted to, all right? I'll tell you where to meet me tomorrow, la. And I'll do things to you that you wouldn't even see in your fucking nightmares, la. For what you've done tonight as well with that young girl. The lot of you. I'll meet any one of you. You, Curry, you, Burkett, you, Ellis. My fair play, man. Your fair play, man. And we'll get it on. We'll see what will fucking happen, lad, all right? And that's my promise. My promise. I will reveal myself and put you upside your head in hospital. Simple as that.
Respect, bro.
Respect.
But I'm just overwhelmed by it all. It's just fucking crazy.
Same here, mate.
But that's on. I will meet you anywhere where I tell you to, sorry. You will meet me and we'll do it. We'll do it. All three of you come and see. All three of you. Because you ain't got a fucking clue. But I will come out for bacons like you, just like I was going to do with Brett May. I'll come out with bacons like you. He shut his fucking arse out. And I'll tell you what, though, I don't want you to shut your fucking asses out. I will break my fucking hands on your wax mouth face, you ugly fucking bastards. You ugly noncy fucking freaks. Every fucking one of you. And that's my word. When I give my fucking heart, that's my word. And I won't fucking be backing out. You come see me and I'll tell you where. Bitches.
Fucking right. Big time, mate. Respect, bro. 100% respect.
I'm going to end the live on that. Respect for coming on, guys. And all head over to the cesspit now and keep these bacons on patrol.
Yeah, respect, bro. See you soon, bro.
Respect, boys.
Apollo, read